Alright, Julio, thanks for sending me this video of you snatching here. So for those of you who don't know this guy, he's pretty strong. He's 165 pounds, and he's deadlifting over 500 easily. Back squat about 400, almost 300-pound clean and jerk, and the snatches are in the low twos. So we're really working on technique here with him, and he's very hip dominant, which you'll see. So we're going to, by the end of this, kind of break this down a little better for him and give him about 2 exercises that he can work on to start to develop a little better technique as he finishes his pulls. So I'm actually going to fast forward to the part where I want to really look at. It's going to be right here. Right, so when we look, he comes up past the knees, he's staying over top. Once we finish this, he's doing a great job of getting his back angle vertical, but he's got to get his knees extended, because right there is pretty much where he's in his hip pocket, and he's not standing up, right? So when we look at this, we should really have pretty much a vertical shin and femur, right? And that way we can get that bar to go vertically versus horizontal displacement up and out. And you'll see when we finish is that he's actually jumping backwards. So we'll back this up here, and we're going to look at it full speed first. And I want you to just notice there's a little bit of a rocking in the feet. Just a little bit, nothing huge, but it's enough that when he's coming up, he's really shifting the weight in the heels, which is great. But about right there, you can see he loses. He's kind of hydroplaning with his toes off the floor. And we do want to make sure we're still clawing the floor, so we shouldn't be able to slide a piece of paper in there, which you can kind of see we are. And then obviously he's getting his midfoot, which is great. So maybe just staying in the midfoot a little more. That might help you really drive the knees and extend them and push through the floor versus kind of thinking hip extension. As you can see that you start to jump backwards. Great frickin' pull because you threw 185 around like nothing. So how do we fix this? Some quick little things you can do, really working on some muscle snatches and really focusing on really extending and getting triple extension through the ankle, knee, and hip. So really coming up, making the knees extend and not allowing yourself to drop into that nice, beautiful overhead squat you got, right? We got to almost not let you default to that because that is your strength. We got to really train your weakness. So that's one of them. Perfect thing here. Do some singles, some doubles, some triples, lighter, 30 to 50% of your rep max. The second one that I really want to work on, and it's been really helpful, is doing snatch pulls from a deficit maybe, but really focusing on coming up and finishing through the floor and getting that vertical pull where you're getting the ankles and the quads engaged and coming up through instead of kind of sitting back on the heels. What I really like to do is using like 105%. That's enough that you can almost kind of get like up on your toes and really finish that shrug out. So those are my 2 kind of quick tips for you that you can go with that. One cue that we can think about is planning through the midfoot and driving the floor away from you and letting that bar just kind of finish its way vertically up the body. So that's my quick tips in under 4 minutes. This is Mike from J2 Fit Human Performance at the J2 Fit. And then check all of us out at Fitness Lake 5 on Instagram. All right, take care. Thanks.